This is Mountain Boy once again live here. I hope you are all doing good and best in your places. Today I'm going to discuss a topic that is very delicate topic. It is considered, but as well as it is important and it is worth to mention and discuss on it. That is education system in our time, in our place, especially in Gilgit-Baltistan as well as in Pakistan. Well, I'm used to be a school student. Now I'm in a university student, but what I'm getting my schools and colleges and universities that are totally irrelevant to the current industrial market. Why? Because my teachers, my mentors couldn't able to motivate me to do something that what actually I am and interesting. Like same like me, hundreds and thousands of students also suffocating in this education system. They are not capable to identify their own skills, own expertise, own inner thoughts. Why? Because our teachers just every time our school, college and university teachers just putting the information or feeding into our mind. That is why we cannot flourish by our inner side, which God has gifted us different kind of talents. Let's say when I was in school, my interest was something, but my teachers were, they were, classify me to be a good student. Why? Because I was, obedience student, as well as I was working homework on time, as well as even I couldn't able read and write when I was in 6th 7th class. But forcefully my parents, there was such kind of environment in our home. But by naturally my parents were both were illiterate, but they were by society forced to them. They also forced to us, as well as our teachers. They were providing such kind of just useless ideas, and they're saying to us, you have to be compared others, those who got good positions and good jobs, like in army, like they became a doctor and civil officers. But actually our teachers couldn't able to guide us what actually nature provided such kind of things that inherited us, right? They couldn't able to find our own separate, but we would try to uh, bring out that kind of spirit which we have in our mind, but they were never accepted. Just only they use the stick by forcing, and they memorizing and standardizing test they were taking from us, that were totally irrelevant and still is not working in this our practical time. What we mostly students are suffocating due to that kind of things. They done many students they suicide due to frustration, due to suffocation, as well as other kind of things they faced in school college time. But actually they couldn't able to find out or bring out their own separate, their own voice, what God and nature bestowed it upon them, right? So my dear listeners, especially those though they are a student and learning and getting any kind of degrees in school colleges, but not just focus on degree, but you have to bring and come out from that kind of books. Actually that first that makes you frustrated, like getting degree and getting good jobs, but that are totally irrelevant, useless, especially in this time. My dear listeners, you have to be yourself first. You need to be conscious your values, your worth, as well as your own identity, because your identity is most value and most very perfect for you. The first priority that would be. After that the teachers and parents are fourth and third steps they are. But you are the one, you are the champion one. You can recognize, you can motivate by yourself, not to by force by other, or take comparison your relatives, or you're someone who became a good a teacher, or a good in a grade, as well as in a good position. No, never ever do compare yourself with other ones. Comparison is just distraction. God given something else to you, very unique features and speciality, but he has something else. You can never be like him, and he cannot never be like you. But the thing is that you have to be your champion on. Try to understand, be calm, and be motivated by yourself. How you have to think about yourself. Why God created me? Why God this brand has given to me? How this work, how it works, right? How my observations, observe other kind of things that are in my surrounding. These kind of things that makes you motivate. Not necessarily take motivation by your cousins and by your relatives. They're in a good position, right? To try to motivate by yourself. This is the main point which I'm going to highlight in this video on behalf of education system. Our education system is just it creates factory workers, nothing else more. Just a discipline it provides, just discipline it teaches us, but nothing else more. We cannot saw in our education system so far no scientists, no intellectuals, no philosophers, no entrepreneurs, no CEOs. What the hell this kind of education system is good for? Just we have to put into dustbin that kind of things which is in the name of degree, and we are whole utilize our entire life for getting a degree and a piece of paper. If that is not work on the right time in a practical time, that is just totally